long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 play.
It's been a long time coming. Track star, long time running. I exterminate foes, they bugging. I'm joke, I want my nuggets gold, platinum chain, call him Johnny Dang Dog. With my brains, I go off like hurricanes until my give me like 30, I did it in 15 for real. I've been on fire, they want me to chill. I've been on fire, they want me to.
Look, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 who don't, yeah. pushing the limits, my mind running like Tom Cruise on an action movie. Moving a mission, they say that I'm tripping. I've been told I need a vacation, I'm finessing a visit. First class, my feet up high in the air on business, yeah. Cover the city, your city ain't working, it's all for nothing. She told me don't let up, it's on us to make it, it's on us to crush it. Nigga, it's gon' take some just to make some, so put that in your budget. Yeah, can't keep moving your dreams for cheap when you ain't even budging. What got you bugging? Make you a play, don't be scared of religion. You made it from nothing, then figure out your clutching. Everything you want in front of you, ain't no discussion. Look, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, who don't play, 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 play. Who don't play, 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 play. Who don't play, 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 play. Who don't play, 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 play.
It's been a long time coming. Track star, long time running. I exterminate foes, they bugging. I'm joke, I want my nuggets gold. Platinum chain, call him Johnny Dang Dog. With my brains, I go off like hurricanes until my diamonds look like rain. My verses, gas, I'm on it, spaz. The business, cash, no money, pass. Kenny said I need a verse, I said give me like 30, I did it in 15 for real. I've been on fire, they want me to chill. I've been on fire, they want me to.
Look, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, who don't play, 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 play. Who don't play, 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 play. Who don't play, 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 play. Who don't play, 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 play. Who don't, yeah.
Conference. Now let's take a look at state Later on tonight, and of course you're going to need an exceptional pitching performance. This is a team, a Danville squad, where everybody can hit the ball. Everyone has the opportunity to drive in runs, so you have to stay on top of your game, making sure that you don't get lazy on pitches, especially pitch selection, because this is something that the Blue Devil squad is so good at, is recognizing out of the hand what's happening and communicating to each other what they're about to face in the batter's box. Great squad. We'll see how this plays out tonight. So wrapping things up for the away side, we get our first looks at Kenzie Delaney. With the throw down, we will get prepared for the bottom of the first. Alicia Humphreys making her way to the plate, batting first, leading off this squad. The third baseman looks at a first pitch strike. Driven towards the gap. This one's hit hard, and it is going to land over the fence for a home run. So Alicia Humphrey destroys a ball to left center field. And this game is within one right away. Another look at that monstrous smash. Taking no time at all. The second pitch of the at-bat. Left a pitch high and made all of that one. So now the center fielder, Jalen Smith, gets her shot as they're within one after the smash. And a slap bunt towards the first base side doesn't work out, as unassisted the first baseman runs it in for the first out of the inning. Now the junior Abby Sapp makes her way up to the plate, the left fielder. This one left off the plate and outside, ball one. Hit towards the pitcher on top of the ball and ground out. 1-3 will lead to the second out of the inning. Grace Gronberg, the pitcher, our player spotlight tonight. We'll get to that, but 11 home runs on the season. An opportunity to tie it, but she pops it up to the pitcher for the third out of the inning. So able to get back one, the Blue Devils do, with a home run in the way of Alicia Humphrey. Now let's take a look at our home team spotlight, the Danville Blue Devils. This season, 22-4, coached by Charlie Duncan, winning that KMAC conference. Offensively, they have a .391 batting average, .473 on base percentage, 25 home runs, so a big hitting squad. We saw one of them early on make it 26. 206 RBIs with the home run. Defensively, they have a 1.53 ERA, 275 strikeouts, and only 34 walks for a whip of .829. Taking a look at our player spotlight for the Danville Blue Devils. Of course, it's Grace Gronberg, a .604 batting average, 11 RBI, or 11 home runs, and 2.19 ERA, so dominating from both sides of the plate. Let's take a look at the keys to victory, and it has to be well-placed pitches. We saw that this is a very disciplined Rockets squad at the plate. Everyone's able to hit the ball really, really well, putting the pitches, stretching out that zone, trying to find places where, a bit of a cold spot for this team, and of course mixing up placement and location with that speed, being as tough as you can, and tough defensive fronts. You are fully expecting this Rockets squad to be able to get their bat on the ball. You got to be able to trust your defense behind you to make those plays and make that difference to keep a clean sheet. So top of the second. Danville trailing in this one by just a single run, but the Rockets have a chance to extend this even further with their second opportunity at bat. Addison Thomas, the designated player, 350 batting average and 500 on base percentage, so even in the counts where she isn't able to get the bat on the ball, she is able to find a way onto base more often than not. The 1-1 is high, 2-1. On top of things as it bounces off the plate, foul. Gets the pitch. The 2-2 is waved at for strike 3. Didn't really know what to expect, didn't know what was coming, and just trying to make contact and stay alive, but some last-second movement by Gronberg made it happen. Hard fastball for strike 1. This one in the other batter's box, we're all even at 1, but a good waste pitch is that side movement can a lot of times bait that batter into swinging at a bad ball. Looks at strike 2. So a true pitcher's count. Gronberg earns herself a payoff pitch. Outside, and some good spin on it as it even slipped out of the glove of the catcher. And swung on strike 3, so 2 outs in the inning, and this is the Grace Gronberg that we know excelling in that circle. Hit on the ground towards the first base side, foul by a few feet. This one left high for a ball. Lily Ruth with her second chance at things here. Walked her first time up. Looks at strike number 2. Looking for the third out of the inning, and this one's fouled off behind. Good job of battling by Ruth. Checks the pitch. Delivery. Hit on the ground towards the second baseman. Spears it in the throw over to first for out number 3. So a clean inning for Gronberg as we head into the bottom of the second. Stay with us.
Mazza's restaurant in Mount Vernon offers Italian classics perfected for generations. Featuring house specialties enjoyed since the family opened its doors in 1939. Headlined by the famous Mazza salad, along with all new flavors and convenient features, like our Neapolitan-style pizzas and easy online ordering for both pickup and delivery. Visit Mazzas.com for weekly specials and make Mazza's your choice for a dining experience over 70 years in the making.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, joining you for the bottom of the second here at Darci Field in Danville, Ohio. As Ruby Bartok will get a crack at things. Hit on the ground towards the third base side, foul. Bartok batting .387 this season. .519 on base percentage. Fouls this one off behind. We have a 1-2 count. Bartok with 2 home runs has the power to put things out. And takes a hit by pitch. Take another look at that one. Just a bit too inside. Perhaps just the slightest movement from the batter to take the contact as they have a runner on. Addison Mickley at the plate looks at a first pitch strike. This one fouled off, almost caught by the catcher. Mickley now down 0-2. Mickley batting .376. OPS at .976. Always great anytime you can get near that 1 mark. Hit high towards right field, and it bounces in shallow right for a foul ball, and probably should have been caught, but Mickley will get another chance at things. We'll take another look at that one. Close play there, almost leads to the first out of the inning, but we'll see another 0-2. The pitch is swung on and missed. A hard fastball. Better part of the strike zone, high in it. She swings at it for strike 3 and out number 1. Addie Bocock, the sophomore, will get her opportunity here, her first time at the dish. Looks at ball 1. Good discipline from the hitter. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Shortstop moving over to pick up a ball that had made its way onto the field, so getting ready to play once again. High and a snapshot over to first, just past the first baseman, moving all the way over to second. And so Ruby Bartok takes second on an errant throw that got past the first baseman, and now with a runner in scoring position, Bocock has her opportunity to drive her in and even up this ball game. And she will walk, so now runners on first and second. As Emily Weckesser, the catcher, gets her first chops tonight. Weckesser batting .286. By all definitions, a good batting average, but in the lower end amongst this excellent hitting Blue Devil team. Looks at strike 1. The 1-1. In the dirt, runners decide not to risk it as they hold up. Good job by the catcher staying in front, keeping things all level. Now Weckesser faces a 2-1. Looks at a ball 3-1, so a true hitter's count. Delaney probably going to do everything in her power to avoid walking the bases full. Fouled off behind, the count is full. And going down on strikes is Weckesser for the second out of the inning. That's what I was talking about earlier. The communication between these players Weckeser going down on strikes and communicating both with the batter now at the plate and the on-deck batter what she just saw. This one lined to the shortstop and caught for out number 3. Take a look at this one before we send it to break, but quick reaction time from the shortstop as we wrap things up for the second inning. Stay with us for the third.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently, offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
Top of the third inning here at Darci Field as the Ridgedale Rockets lead this one 2-1 in a close contest. Checks the wrist. Corners playing in as they saw the bunt last time, letting this one go for ball 1, where we stay even. Boham reaching on an error her first time up will get her second chance at things. Thinking about the bunt, but ultimately pulling back, and the umpire says she does in time, so 2-1 the count. I think a good job of framing by the catcher evens us up at 2. Kenzie Delaney looming in that on-deck circle. Exceptional hitter. She was walked intentionally her first time up. And showing bunt, pops out to the third baseman. A good play, good heads-up reaction as they knew it was coming and just needed to execute there. Now Delaney standing in the box. Drives this one to right field, and first pitch swinging will lead to out number 2. Alexis Burton, the 4-hitter, grounded out to the pitcher while the bases were loaded her first time up. Fresh count. Left high, ball 1. Starting to see a rubber match emerge as both pitchers, and it's so interesting seeing the distinct styles of both pitchers. Gronberg, great with the finesse and placement as we just saw there, but then on the other end of things, Delaney with that pure power and velocity out of the hand, and then that breaking pitch, kind of like that Aroldis Chapman style where you know you're going to face a fastball, but you know eventually that slider is going to come, and trying to figure out when and then sit on it just long enough. And a chop at that one is fouled off. Now the 1-2. Outside, good waist pitch though. Now all even at 2. Looks at strike 3, a beautifully placed pitch by Gronberg. We'll take another look at that. Right there on the outside part of the plate, and she has earned that spot all night long with that placement. Stay with us for the bottom of the third as the Blue Devils look to make their way back into this one.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently, offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never
Third trip to the plate tonight for the Blue Devils as they trail in this one 2-1. Alicia Humphrey leading off this lineup and will lead off this half inning. She looks at ball one. Humphrey hitting that home run that put up the solo run for the Blue Devils. Things are evened up at 1. Looks at strike number 2. This one hit on the ground. After battling last pitch, Humphrey leaves this one in the dirt. The count is full. Hit right towards the gap in the middle infield. It'll get down for a base hit. So 2 for 2 on the day for Humphrey. It's been the standout in the lineup for the Blue Devils thus far. Jalen Smith, the center fielder. Grounded out to the first baseman. Her first time up lays down a beautiful bunt as it spins back. Oh, wow, that is excellent skill there. We'll take another look at that one. Just the backspin that it had, arguably could have let it roll towards that batter's box. Maybe could have gotten the foul ball, but she was safe all the way. Runners on the move, so runners second and third after the indifference from the catcher. Outside, 2-0. Sapp grounding out to the pitcher. First time up, will try to put this thing in play and get her Blue Devils on the board one more time. The 3-0 looks at a strike, 3-1. Delaney trying to battle her way back into this AB as she leaves this one outside for ball 4. The bases are now full with no outs. Looks very similar to what we saw in the top half, or in the first inning, as the Rockets were able to work the bases full with not a single out. We'll see if the Blue Devils are able to create that same result as Grace Gronberg strides into the batter's box. So much riding on these moments as they haven't had a better opportunity to really put this one out of reach. And a breaking pitch hit high, catcher getting under it, and a great catch. Those are always deceptively hard, and you can tell that that technique has been taught as she turns her back to the plate. That's the hard part. When the ball goes up, it's almost like it's looping behind you. So you really have to focus and stay with it. Ruby Bartok got hit by a pitcher first time up. Immediately lines out to the second baseman as they cut things off at home. 2 outs. It would be a heartbreaker for the Blue Devils if up with something here. But Addison Mickley, who struck out her first time up, gets her second shot at the dish. She quickly looks at strike 1. Hit on the ground towards the shortstop. It gets by her. 1 run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score, and we'll have runners on first and second. The Blue Devils now leading this one 3-2 here at home. And some two-out hitting by Addison Mickley gives them the lead as she adds 2 RBIs to her season total. First pitch swinging from Addie Bocock. Lead to an 0-1 count. She walked her first time up. She stalls out a pitch. There is a good one. This one fouled off behind. Count is 1-2. So Delaney trying to get this third strike to get them out of this inning. They've already given up 2 and will have to do some work, but instead it'll be hit into shallow center field. 1 run is going to score, and now the lead runner advances all the way to third, so we'll have runners on the corners after the 2-out rally continues. Blue Devils now taking a 2-run lead over the Ridgedale Rockets. Emily Weckesser fouls one off for strike 1. See if they can keep this rally going. But an off-speed pitch will get her for strike 2. Good waste pitch outside, trying to get the hitter to chase, and by all accounts might have, but left this one off for ball 1. Weckesser battling to stay in this one. She fouls it off. We'll see here, after giving her a fastball, if they do indeed go back to that off speed. It's been working for her so far. And they do, just able to foul things off. Another 1-2 is hit towards right field. Right fielder, it's over her head. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. And advancing all the way to third. Now advancing home. The play at the plate is in time for out number 3. So aggressive base running from Emily Weckesser, but the damage is still done after 2 RBIs on a hit to right field. Counted a triple. Stay with us for the top of 4 coming up next.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently, offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection, both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, joining you for the top of the fourth inning as Danville has taken a 4-run lead after a 5-run half inning for them. Grace Gronberg strides back into the circle. Big relief off her shoulders as they've really excelled these last few innings. Riley Delaney struck out her first time up. Get her second shot at the dish. Hit towards the gap. I think this one's going to get down, and it does on a base hit. So Riley Delaney on some second pitch swinging gets a base hit to start things off. Aubrey Smith, who already has an RBI to her record tonight, will get her second shot. The pitch. Just a bit behind it is that poor Ford out there is taking a beating on foul balls. The 0-1. Inside, we're all even at 1. Trying to earn that inside part of the plate. Certainly earned the outside corner, as we've seen several times, some well-placed breaking pitches. This one just a bit outside, 2-1. Waves at strike 2. Aubrey Smith with an 0-2 count on her, or a 2-2 count on her. Will try and battle and stay in this one, but Gronberg could go any number of directions. And an off-speed pitch gets her for out number 1. Fifth strikeout of the evening for Gronberg. Alexa Garnes, a second baseman, batting .319 on the season, gets her second crack. This pitch is left inside for ball 1. Timeout called by the skipper as they'll talk things over. Maybe some signs of confusion, so maybe a mix-up with pitch sequencing. Even at these levels, it can be so much more than just 1 for fastball, 2 for curveball. There's a lot of different variations to try to throw off hitters, throw off base runners that are trying to aid their batters. Finally ready to play ball once again. High and inside, 2-0. With the hitter's count, she thinks about it on the check swing, but decides ultimately to leave it short, and she does. 3-0. So walking on 4 pitches Alexa Garnes makes her way to first. Addison Thomas makes her way to the plate. Struck out her first time up. And a late swing, but able to get a piece of it. 0-1. If they were going to get back into this ball game, now would certainly be the time to do so in the fourth inning. Just a few more chances, and really like to get something to build that confidence as you work towards these later innings. But down 0-2, Thomas is going to have to do some battling here. The pitch is fouled off on the handle. We stay at 0-2. Another 0-2. A late swing for strike 3. Frustrated with herself, she makes her way back to the dugout. Brenda Scott making her way up. Scott looks at a strikeout victim her first time up, trying to avoid the pair. Hit on the ground and rolls foul for strike number 2. Runners had a good jump on that one. They'll make their way back. The 0-2 is swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 3. So going into the bottom of the fourth, where the Blue Devils will have another opportunity to extend this lead. They're leading 6-2 over the Ridgedale Rockets. Stay with us for the bottom of fourth coming up next.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently, offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
First pitch swinging on an error will allow Maddie Payne to reach first base safely. Alicia Humphrey, 2 for 2, has been so dangerous all night long. Looks at a first pitch strike, and MVP contender tonight This one drilled towards center field. Just a few feet from the wall, the center fielder hauls it in for out number 1, but another drive from Alicia Humphrey. She is all over these today. Jalen Smith 1 for 2 with a single earlier on in the contest. Looks at a first pitch strike. And lays down another great bunt. The play over at first is offline. So would have been close over there, but the throw offline, and she'll likely be ruled a base hit on that one. Thought about second, but ultimately decided to hold up, and we'll have runners on the corners. Runners on the move, and we have runners at second and third now. Abby Sapp, 0 for 1. Grounded out to the pitcher her first time up and later walked. So 2 at-bat, her plate appearances officially. This one fouled off behind, quickly down 0-2. Low and outside, 1-2. Inside, this one past the catcher. Runners on the move, and she will score easily. The lead now stands at 5 as Danville is leading 7-2 over the Ridgedale Rockets. Hit hard towards the third baseman. She looks her back and throws it over to first. Runner stays put, second out of the inning. Grace Gronberg officially 0 for 2 on the day. With the runner on third. Has a chance to extend this lead even further. It's an exceptional hitter in this pitcher versus pitcher duel. Hit high towards the right side of the infield. Second baseman under it and makes the grab for out number 3. So after scoring a run, Blue Devils extend the lead 7-2 over the Ridgedale Rockets here at home. Stay with us for the top of the 5th as the Rockets look to battle their way back into this contest. Stay with us.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently, offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
Coder with the OH Report, joining you for the top of the fifth in the D4 district semifinal. A quick delay as some substitutions being made. Be sure to stay with us through the fifth inning for the fifth inning stretch. Change is now official. Getting ready to play softball once again. Lily Ruth batting out of the one spot, walked her first time up and later grounded out to the second baseman, will get her third opportunity at the dish. This one left inside, 2-0. Couple of quick deliveries from Gronberg as she walks this one off, takes a breath. Fouled off towards the right side, and count stands at 2-1. Left in the dirt, 3-1. Looks at strike two. The count is now full. See if they do try to bait her with an off-speed pitch. Not they do, but she's on top of it. Hit to the third baseman and a quick throw over to first for the first out of the inning. Taylor Boholm reached on an error her first time up in the exchange that loaded the bases and later allowed 2 runs to score. Lays down a great bunt along the third base side. The throw over to first is way too late. Another look at that one. That's something they practice all season long. Just getting it down and getting out of that batter's box a lot harder than it looks, the footwork involved. Bounces in front of the catcher, runner on the move, and there will be no throw over to second. They will walk, I believe, Kenzie Delaney. That is who that is there. Hit right towards the pitcher, and she spears it. A quick throw over to first, gets the second out of the inning. But we'll have 2 runners in scoring position, so perhaps a rally is afoot for the Rockets. Alexis Burton, the 4 batter. These situations are designed for batters like her, 2 runners in scoring position. If she was able to score, would cut this lead to just 2. She'll wave at strike 2. Gronberg gets the pitch. The 0-2. She struck her out. So after 4.5 of play, Grace Gronberg has been absolutely lights out on the mound. Let's see here. 8 strikeouts in the game for her so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Home and Kitchen Supply 5th inning stretch. So far, of course, Danville leading this one 7-2, 6 hits to only 2, and 2 errors for the Ridgedale Rockets. So both very competitive squads battling it out tonight, and the bats have came alive for both teams, and that's what we love to see. But the true story has been Gronberg rising above after that tumultuous first inning and battling back into this contest and giving herself the opportunity to fight later on in this game and potentially even earning the win in the contest in what looked like it could have been a loss. With the throw down to second, we are getting ready to once again be underway. First pitch swinging, hit right up the middle. So Ruby Bartok on first pitch swinging gets herself a base hit. And Addison Mickley will stride in. Had the 2 RBI base hit, struck out her first time up. Left outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Late swing towards the first base side. That does get down. It'll be a fair ball. As a poke by Addison Mickley will now put runners on first and second. And a hard hit ball towards the first base side, just a bit too hard, or too early, I'm sorry. She was all over that one. Addie Bocock, the second baseman, 1 for 1 with an RBI base hit. Fouls off a bunt. So now facing an 0-2 count, not an out recorded in this inning yet. And a breaking pitch gets her. Umpire seems to be okay as that one went off the mask. He'll take a quick second. Looks like he's okay. And batter back in the box. Hit towards right center field. And center fielder makes an incredible grab. The runner over at second will tag up and advance over to third. Take another look at that one. on the move and stumbling, trying to stay on her feet to prevent that runner from moving over, but still spectacular grab there in center field, covering so much ground. Runner on the move, catcher indifferent. We'll have runners on second and third. Thus eliminating the double play possibility. Not too much of a concern, it looks like, from the middle infielders, though. This one hit on the road, 1-2. 1-1, I'm sorry. So all even at 1, 2 runners in scoring position. Fouled off, so now we stand at 1-2. The 1-2 is hit towards right field. Emily Weckesser blasts a 3-1 home run into right field. Another look at that one as that one soared. So add another contender into the MVP possibilities. So an 8-run lead. So a quick pause. Maddie Payne will make her way up to the plate. First pitch swinging, fouls this one off. High for a ball, 1-1. This one hits straight up, catcher getting under it and can't make the grab, and it's exactly what I'm talking about. It's so hard to make that grab, deceptively difficult. The ball is actually moving away from her into the field of play, and we saw how that spin affected it as it fell into the glove, and the technique is to put your back to the field and move into that spin. This ball is hit hard towards left field and high. Shortstop able to get under it in shallow left for out number 2. Now Alicia Humphrey at the top of the order will get her 4th chance at the plate. She drills this one into right field, and this one is also gone. Are you kidding me? 2 home runs in this half inning, 3 in the ball game, representing 5 of the runs for this Blue Devils squad. In a pitcher that has been rattled very few times this season, Delaney has given up 3 home runs, just needing to take a breath if they want to work back into this one. All hope is not lost. So much can happen in the matter of a ball game. But the skipper will make her way into the circle to talk things over. Humphrey's 2nd home run of the ball game. So a collective breath being taken, the whole infield in for this conversation. Blue Devils smell a district final in their future, but have to close this one out. Jalen Smith, who's 2 for 3 with a pair of base hits, make her way to the plate, and the slap bunter that she is, the corners are way in. Leaves this one off 1-0. Laying down another beautiful bunt. Third baseman reacts to throw over to first, is not in time. Another slap bunt base hit for Jalen Smith, who's now 3 for 4 on the day. Everyone on this Blue Devils squad producing at such a high level tonight. Runner's on the move. The throw down to second is behind the runner. It gets into shallow center field. Runner's going to be on the move once more. And she'll reach all the way to third safely. Abby Sapp, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Batting out of the 3 spot, she stalls at the off-speed pitch, 0-2. Looks at strike 3 for out number 3. So after 5 innings of play, damage done. Danville leading this game by 9 after trailing by 1 for almost 3 innings. Stay with us, see how things play out in the 6th inning. Coming up next.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently, offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection, both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, joining you for the top of the 6th inning as the Rockets have just 6 more outs to work with if they want to keep their dreams of the district finals alive. This one, first pitch hitting right up the middle. The 3rd hit of the ball game for the Rockets. Credit that one to Aubrey Smith on the base hit. Her 2nd hit of the ball game brings up Alexa Garnes. Freshman Maddie Webb checking in will get her first crack. looks at a strike. The count now 1-2. A late decision to swing will lead to strike 3 and out number 1. Ninth strikeout for Gronberg of the ball game. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A modest lead over there at first by the runner. Addison Thomas batting out of the 8 hole. Swings at strike 2. So hard. You can see the frustration. Gronberg's such a dominant pitcher, can mix things up so well and place the ball really anywhere she wants to, including that one that was probably strike 3 but called ball 1. Now the 1-2 to Thomas is fouled off behind, so able to get a piece of things. Payoff pitch for Gronberg. Right back up the middle. The throw over to first. Decides not to attempt the double play there. And probably a smart decision as middle infielders were a bit of a ways away. But we'll have out number 2. Brenda Scott batting preceding the top of the lineup. Try to keep things alive here. Runner in scoring position. She could very well drive that in with a hit to the gap. The 1-0. In the dirt, runner's on the move. It's behind the catcher. So runner will reach third safely on the pass ball. The 2-0 is swung on and missed. 2-1. Still a pretty good hitters count for Scott to work with. Pitch. Thinks about it. Holds up, and that one was close. The 3-1 is fouled off and just out of grasp of Weckesser. Count now full. The 3-2, a fastball. Scott just able to stay with it, hit towards her own dugout. Will force another full count pitch. This one swung on and missed for strike number 3. Gronberg says make it 10 strikeouts as we go into the bottom of the 6th. Blue Devils leading this one 11-2 over the Ridgedale Rockets. Stay with us.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently, offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, joining you for the bottom of the 6th inning as the Blue Devils look to extend this lead. Just one more run would hypothetically end this ball game. Hit behind the second baseman, a blooper into shallow right center field. Some first pitch swinging will lead Gronberg to first. Her first hit of the ball game. But it certainly had some help from her friends. Ruby Bartok will get her 4th crack at the plate. 1 for 2 officially with a hit by pitch, her first time up. Runner on the move. Catcher ultimately deciding not to throw down to second. And a half swing over to third. Third baseman fields it, throw over to first is in time, but all the same the runner moves over to third. So Bartok able to successfully move that runner 1 slot over as Addison Mickley make her way to the plate. 2 for 3 with the strikeout and 2 RBIs. This one just a bit inside. The 1-0 is called for strike number 1. We're all even at 1. All even at 1. A big swing and a big miss. Delaney with the true pitcher's count gets a payoff pitch and able to keep her head on this one. Runner tagging from third, catches made, and she will easily score. So a sacrifice fly from Mickley drives in. The runner in this ball game is over. The Danville Blue Devils picking up a 10-run victory over the Ridgedale Rockets. Stay with us for our MVP player of the game coming up next.
She got that.
Mazza's restaurant in Mount Vernon offers Italian classics perfected for generations. Featuring house specialties enjoyed since the family opened its doors in 1939. Headlined by the famous Mazza salad, along with all new flavors and convenient features, like our Neapolitan-style pizzas and easy online ordering for both pickup and delivery. Visit Mazzas.com for weekly specials and make Mazza's your choice for a dining experience over 70 years in the making.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently. Offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, and I am here with the Savings Bank MVP player of the game. And of course, it's Emily Weckesser. So many contenders, but Emily with the 5 RBIs, the triple, and the home run had so much to show for it tonight. Congrats, Emily.
Thank you.
So first time up, you struck out. You know you're facing a good pitcher. What were the adjustments that you thought you had to make to come up to the plate in order to have a successful next at bat?
Well, I just figured that I had to watch the ball in because that was the first thing I struggled with, the first at bat. And then after that, that was pretty much it. I just was struggling with watching the ball in.
And something I really admire about watching your squad is you communicate so well. You know, I see you guys going to the batter's box or going to the on-deck circle and communicating what you just saw. What were some of those adjustments as a team you knew you were going to have to make?
We knew that she had decent speed. We knew that she was throwing a rise ball, and we know she had a drop curve. So we figured that we had to lay off those and watch the ball completely in, and then we obviously succeeded that.
So, you know, Grace Gronberg obviously having a great game tonight, 10 strikeouts to her record, but struggled a bit in the top half of the first inning. And as a former catcher myself, I know that you can play such a big role. How are you supporting Grace in that moment to get her through that tough spot?
I just talk her through it. I mean, she has so much potential, and I'm just inspired by her. And her and I have been together for 5 years, pitching and catching together, and I know that she can do it. So I just talked with her, and she's like, I know what I'm doing, and then she finally went through with it.
Well, that level of trust is something that I think gets overlooked between the pitcher and catcher. How does that kind of affect your approach to these games defensively, knowing you have such great trust in your pitcher?
Well, I just know that she's going to do good. And even if she doesn't, I know that she's going to come back stronger than what she was before.
Right.
So I know Grace, and I know that she's going to get the job done.
Able to work through that adversity. Awesome. Anyone you want to shout out tonight?
I want to shout out my mom and my grandma and all my family members that came and watched me, my team for being my biggest supporters, and also my coaches.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Emily Weckesser with the triple and a home run, 5 RBIs on the night, and a 12-2 victory over Ridgedale. Congratulations.
Thank you.
She got that.
Patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub Kitchen and Tap has something for everyone.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, wrapping things up with the Marion County Now post-game show. Danville picking up a huge victory here with an onslaught of hitting. 3 home runs in the contest for the Blue Devils, and it made all of the difference. Let's take a look at the post-game stats. Danville on this one getting the better end of the hits battle, 9-3 to Ridgedale heirs to Danville only having 1. Wrapping things up, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to be live and free right here on the OH Report. I'd like to thank Knox Community Hospital, in the community for the community. Marion County Now, we're all about you. And like our friends at the OH Report, we're free to our readers. Killbuck Savings Bank, community banking, it's what we do, it's who we are every single day. Holman Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchen and bath, windows and doors since 1970. Mazza is offering a homemade spin on old Italian classics, original family recipes, and features the famous Mazza salad. Open Road Renewables, awesome food and drinks empowered by the Mazza's brothers, featuring a gastro spin on regional favorites. Wrapping things up, I'm Bryce Coder, your producer and play-by-play commentator. I'd like to thank, of course, as always, Colin Christ on the cameras. And, of course, you at home, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.